From Willem Dafoe's son becoming a policymaker, to Paul McCartney's daughter making pottery for a living, these are celebrity kids who shun Hollywood for regular careers. Starting off with Tom Selleck's daughter being an equestrian. Now, the actor is quite famous for his many iconic roles, including his portrayal of Thomas Magnum in TV drama Magnum P.I., so given her acting heritage, people expect his daughter, Hannah, to follow in the same footsteps as her father.
Selleck, I'm a team Coro rider. This is my horse Rumpel.
But she was able to find passions outside the showbiz world. Hannah knew from a very young age that her true love was horseback riding. At the age of 4, she learned how to ride horses after her family relocated to a ranch in California. Tom then got her enrolled at an elite Foxfield riding school where she continued to show her talent. But it was only after she graduated that Hannah turned her passion into her professional career. Safe to say, her awards cabinets have been overflowing since her mid-teens. But that's not all the equestrian does. Hannah has even dabbled a bit in the modeling world. She's graced the cover of many lifestyle magazines over the years, including Palm Beach Illustrated. The pro athlete credits her parents for her success and work ethic. Hannah has often spoken about how she wouldn't be where she is if her parents had not encouraged her. Who doesn't love supportive parents? Nowadays, Hannah runs a horse breeding business. She might have stayed out of the showbiz spotlight, but in her own field, the 34-year-old is a star. Moving on, this is one celeb child that prefers living under the radar. I'm talking about Paul McCartney's adopted daughter. Fans of the Beatles legend know that after he married Linda McCartney, Paul then adopted her daughter, Heather, and raised her like his own. But what sets Heather apart is the fact that unlike her half-siblings, she stepped far away from the spotlight and focused on her career in arts, mainly pottery. McCartney started showing a keen interest in the world of art, especially photography and artwork, at a very young age. She even won the Young Black and White Printer of the Year award for a photo she captured. Imagine being that talented at such a young age. Heather later went on to study at an art college where she focused on both pottery and design. And just like her talented parents, she was able to make a name for her own in the world of art. In 1999, the artist created a collection of houseware products, which included candles, pillows, and kitchenware. You can easily find many of her designs displayed at art exhibitions around the world, including New York, Tokyo, and Paris. But even after achieving so much, the artist loves to maintain a low profile. In her own words, Heather has stated that she very much prefers that the camera should focus on her work and not her. That being said, these children definitely didn't prefer following in the footsteps of their mother. It's Anna Wintour's kids. The fashion icon shares 2 children with her first husband, David Schaffer. Now, even though her son, Charles Schaffer, and daughter, Bea Schaffer, were exposed to the world of fashion from a young age, neither of them wanted to build a career out for themselves in it. Instead, Charles followed in his father's footsteps and became a doctor. He earned his degree from the Magdalen College at the University of Oxford, and now specializes in adult psychiatry and is even an assistant professor of clinical psychiatry. I don't know about you, but that clearly screams I'm super smart energy to me. On the other hand, Bea didn't exactly develop a love for fashion like her mother, but she did decide to pursue journalism like her after doing a bunch of internships. Wintour's daughter even worked as a producer on the Late Night with Seth Meyers show for nearly 4 years.
I couldn't hear. I'm sorry.
What's your favorite play?
Skylight.
Who is your favorite comedian of all time?
Apparently, she left the gig to work at Ambassador Theater Group. I mean, if it was me, I'd just enter the fashion world just for the fun of it all. How can you say no to all that glitz and glamour, people? Now, the acting bug clearly didn't rub off on this Hollywood icon child. Sidney Poitier's daughter is a jewelry maker. No doubt, Sidney is a Hollywood legend, but along with being an exceptional actor, he's also an incredible father. His daughter However, Beverly, the eldest out of 6 children, made it clear that she wasn't interested in acting. And to the surprise of many, her award-winning father expressed how he wanted his children to be anything but actors. Probably because being part of the industry for so long, Sydney knew the dark side of it. Beverly then decided that she was going to make a career out of customized jewelry. To be honest, her designs are breathtakingly gorgeous, guys. They are composed of various rocks, gems, and metals. Beverly has even revealed that her jewelry line is inspired by the 2 influential men in her life, her father and her high school sweetheart and husband. Isn't that just the sweetest? You guys can check her stuff out at Kazuri West. Moving on, the next celeb child preferred following his beliefs over the stardom. Willem Dafoe's son works in the government. Despite his father's fame, Jack Dafoe has managed to stay out of the news, and that's just how he likes it. Jack decided that he wasn't going to choose a career that had anything to do with Hollywood or arts. Instead of taking on any acting roles, the 41-year-old is busy fighting social issues, saving the environment, and even finding new ways to improve the healthcare system. The public policy researcher attended Yale University, and then went on to work for the Apollo Alliance, which is an organization that promotes clean energy and creates better jobs. 2 things that hold a lot of value for Jack. Currently, he's working as an assistant attorney general for the Natural Resources Division. Just like any other parent, Willem supports his sons in this choice. I mean, what parent in their right mind wouldn't support their child when they are doing so much good in the world? Even though Jack prefers to keep a low profile, he does join his father on the red carpet sometimes. These 2 make the cutest celebrity father-son duo. Willems has clearly raised his son right. That's not all, guys. Jessica Lange's daughter is a dancer. Shura Baryshnikov clearly won the genetic lottery by having an award-winning actress as her mother and a world-renowned dancer for a father. Shura was a passionate and talented dancer from childhood, and so she spent a lot of time in tutus and point shoes. Where do these kids find all this determination? All of that hard work paid off in the end, since she's considered one of the most renowned dancers in the country now. In 2010, she began teaching dance to students at Brown University. While dancing is the first love of her life, Shura has proved that she's multi-talented. The dancer has tried her hands at cooking and even interior decorating. I mean, are all these celeb kids just incredibly talented? On top of that, Jessica's daughter has even acted in a few plays, including Oscar Wilde's Salome. The dancer has spoken out about both her parents served as inspiration to pursue her dreams to be a performer, but she did clarify how she doesn't dance just to uphold a legacy, but simply because she cannot imagine herself doing anything else in the world. Well, there you have it. These were celebrities' kids who didn't follow in their parents' footsteps.
As Nancy Stark Smith says, I would be in the gap